Martha Boneta is my buddy, and she's kind enough to call, and we love her. Martha, she's chairman of Vote America First. Martha, welcome to the program. Happy Tuesday. Great of you to join. I'm sorry, I'm looking for you to come in live. We're YouTubing, we're Facebooking,
Yes.
but I know how busy you are, girl, and we appreciate you checking in.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Can I just tell you, you are one of my favorite people. I love being on your show. I mean, God bless you and everything you do. Yesterday was a big day here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Yesterday everybody was a Virginian. If you love freedom and you love the Constitution and you love America, you were a Virginian yesterday.
Tell us what happened, because you've been very, very adamant, very, very community-minded in the great state. You have you're a farmer, which I love, and I love your pictures. You're actually on a tractor. You know how to drive that tractor, Martha? You know how to drive that thing?
I do. I sure do.
You are
I'm telling you. I love America's farmers. I'm a proud Virginia farmer, and one day you have to come to the farm.
I am so there. Now, tell us what happened. This was at the gun rights rally in Virginia.
Correct.
Peaceful, fun, all patriots. Yes?
Yes. Let me tell you, it was the largest gathering of pro-gun, pro-2A supporters, gun defenders, Second Amendment defenders ever in the history of our nation. The numbers are, still being finalized as far as crowd size, but we think it's around 55 to 65,000. And, it was unbelievable. It was great American patriots, law-abiding citizens that were coming together from all over the Commonwealth. People came from all over the nation, but primarily from Virginia, to fight and defend our constitutional rights. Not only was it peaceful, there was joy. I mean, people were singing, and there was fifing drums. There was even, a flag from Hong Kong, being flown. I mean, there was so much love. And you know what? It was a celebration of Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King, advocated for peaceful assembly. And not only that, but he was a huge Second Amendment advocate. And, there were even Black Panthers there fighting to defend the Second Amendment. I mean, every group of people I can think of, organization was represented there. It didn't matter the color of your skin, what you believe in. There were Democrats, Republicans, undecided, independents, men, women. People brought their entire families. It was so peaceful. And, people had AR-15s. I mean, every kind of rifle you can think of. Not a shot was fired. Nobody was hurt. It was unbelievable.
Well, why are they? They're going to take the money's away. Now, everybody knows that this is what Marx, Mao, and everybody. This is the start of socialism, communism. They take your guns away. Why in Virginia? Right. Because there's so much money, so much farmland. There's so many folks that hunt for sport. What is going on with this? With, as Mike Gallagher calls him, Governor Blackface, if I may.
Yeah. Well. I mean, and here's the thing. Leading up until the rally, the false news, the fake news media narrative was that this was a gathering of white supremacists, right?
Right.
And yet, there were, people of every color.
Yep.
I mean, it was just amazing. But I'll tell you, we have no other rights without the Second Amendment, because if we can't defend them, they can be taken from us in a second.
Yeah.
And I have to tell you that, gun rights are American rights, and to see that we are at risk in the Commonwealth. I think this was a test to see what they could get away with. I think it's a test to see how the people will respond.
Yeah.
But I want to personally thank Governor Northam. I want to thank him for mobilizing and activating. Because let me tell you, over 100,000 Virginians signed up to attend.
Yeah. Now,
it was 18 degrees in the morning. It was very cold. Also, the governor made it very difficult to actually come to the streets were blocked up.
Wow. I got you there.
He called. Yeah, he said he called it an emergency, a state of emergency, which means he can call in the National Guard.
Yeah.
Right?
And it looked great.
He shut off all air activity over the rally. I mean, so a lot of people stayed home.
Martha, why is Virginia voting the way it is? Because I always thought it was pretty conservative, and now you see people going in. And how will what you were talking about and what you did yesterday affect the next election?
Well, I'll tell you, I'm a Virginia girl. Grew up in Virginia my whole life. Youngest of three girls, hardworking family, and my whole life Virginia was red. I mean, it has only turned in the last several years. There's a divide in the Commonwealth. So, Northern Virginia it may as well become a part of D.C. All right. I mean, it has gone.
Right.
It has gone so far left.
All the government workers, I hate to say it, and we love the government workers, but still, they all.
Yeah,
yes. I got you. Okay.
The rest of the state are just hardworking Americans that love our country and they want to be left alone in peace. Rural areas, in rural areas, when you have to have a gun to defend your family. Jack Wilson that saved all of those parishioners at the church in Texas.
Yeah.
It took them 20 seconds to save every parishioner's life.
Right.
But it would have taken, they say, 20 minutes for the police to get there. And in 20 minutes, everybody in that church would have been dead. And so, when you think about those statistics, it's just, critical that we have the right to protect ourselves, to protect our families. I think that what you're going to see is that, our polling shows that gun supporters, of those that attended yesterday and beyond, 30% of them aren't registered to vote. 30%.
Wow.
We're talking hundreds of thousands of people, all across our nation potentially. That just, millions that aren't registered to vote.
Yeah, it happens in Jersey too. I got you. And before we let you go, Martha, some cities in Virginia are setting up gun sanctuaries.
Yes, exactly. So this is a big deal. Over 100 cities in the Commonwealth of Virginia have set up there's gun sanctuaries. We have law enforcement that are saying that they will not enforce these laws because they are unconstitutional. We had sheriffs marching with us yesterday. Wow. I mean, think about this. So yes, gun sanctuaries all over the Commonwealth of Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
You're a gun owner and you're in these localities. You are safe. And of course, we had people yesterday saying that not only are they not going to comply, but they have the law enforcement in these localities on their side, saying we will not enforce these laws. They are unconstitutional. We stand with the citizens.
Martha, you got to send a picture. We'll post it. You on a tractor with a weapon in your hand. You are so. Listen. We love you and we appreciate it. And thanks for jumping on. And hopefully, I'll see you in person soon.
God bless you. I'm a huge fan.
God bless you too. Thanks, Martha. Right back at you. There you go, Martha Boneta, chairman of Vote America First. She is such a country girl, man. Guns, tractors, farmers. Man, I wouldn't mess with her. I'll tell you right now.